Hey, what's up guys, it's Josh back here with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and today is a mishmash deck called, with like ABC Invoked Brilliant Fusion Engine, and I know ABC got hit on the ban list, and it's an old topic, getting limited because Cannon Soldier and Firewall is an FTK. Let's ignore that, let's just get straight into it. And we're going to start with the main deck, being... Firstly, 3 Alistair the Invoker. He's like the main card for the Invoked engine. His effect is you can normal summon him, or when he's flipped face up, he searches Invocation, which is your fusion spell. And also, quick effect, you can discard him and any fusion monster. Any fusion monster you control gains 1,000 attack points, which does include your ABC Dragon Buster. Very important, very searchable. Technically, if you're playing pure Invoked, you could use him as an allure target if you wanted to for some reason. He also works with Secret Village of the Spellcasters, which is another really weird tech. But you don't use that, so no. Then, the ABC cards, 1A. You play it because you have to. 3B because it's a search card. And 2C because it's still the kind of old-ish ratio where you'd normally play 2A, 2C, 3B. You now play 1A, 2C, 3B. C, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, special summons a Union monster from hand. B, when it's sent from field to grave, searches a Union monster, and A adds one back from grave to hand. And you can banish them from grave to summon Dragon Buster. Then you also play 3 Orphra Scorpio and 1 Cobra. Since you're playing fusion, since you're playing Brilliant Fusion, you want this to basically play 6 copies. You should be playing Lonefire Blossoms. I just don't have those right now, so I'm trying to find them to get them. Snow, because it's a good card, and if you're able to get it into the graveyard, it gives you that extra bit of disruption, which is really useful. Then you play Perform Mages, so Trick Clown, Damage Juggler, and Hat Tricker. Damage Juggler is your main target to send off Brilliant Fusion. If not, you can send Trick Clown. Trick Clown, if you don't know what it does, if it's sent to the graveyard, you pay 1,000, and you special summon it and pay 1,000, and its stats reduced to 0. Damage Juggler can be banished from grave to search a Perform Mage, and Hat Tricking can be special summoned if there are 2 or more monsters on the field. So you'd send Damage Juggler off Brilliant Fusion, banish Damage Juggler, search Hat Tricker. Special it because you've got a Seraphonite and probably a Scorpio and Darling Cobra on the field, and that is a 1-card Skuldred. Then Garnet because you play Brilliant Fusion. Enough said. If you draw it, it sucks, but you can put it back with Scaldy. Saryuja. Onto the spells. For the Invoked spells, you play 3 Meltdown because it's the field spell that searches Alistair, therefore it's very important. And 2 Invocation, since if you draw it, it's alright, but if you don't, it's also alright, because it's very searchable. Technically, you are playing, with the 2 Terraforming, the 3 Meltdown, and the 3 Alistair, you are playing a total of 10 copies, technically. So a quarter of your deck is technically a way to get to Invocation, including Invocation itself. Then for the ABC spells, you play 3 Union Hanger, because it's like the best field spell, one of the best field spells in the game, besides Progonic Diagram and everything else that's better than it. Basically, it searches a ABC piece on activation, and also then when you summon an ABC piece, it equips one from deck, so it dodges Ash. However, it does not dodge Ogre. And since you play 6 field spells, 2 Terraforming, it sucks that it's semi-limited, but I understand. So yeah, you play 2 Terraforming because it's generic field spell searching. Good things. Then that's all stuff for field spells. Then you play 3 Brilliant Fusion because it's like it's a massive playmaker. It allows you to dump ABC pieces, Trick Clown, Damage Juggler, Snow. Also gives you Seraphonite on the field and extra normal summon for something like Alistair or another ABC piece. And then if you draw it in a hand with Scorpio, you play Instant Fusion, which one of your targets is, of course you play targets in the extra deck for it, you play 1 target, which can also be summoned with Invocation, and I guarantee you already know what it is. Onto the 2 of spells, you play 2 Desires because it's the best draw card until I think that new pot card comes out, which doesn't actually work in this deck because it involves banishing extra deck cards, which you don't want to do. 2 Called by the Grave because it's probably the best hand trap stopper, as well as it's just a good general graveyard card, general graveyard disruption card. 2 Twin Twister because it's a really good spell and trap disruption. Also, it gives you opportunity to discard stuff like Damage Juggler, Trick Clown, ABC pieces, and other things. And then onto the 1-off spells, you play Soul Charge because it's Game Charge, Monster Reborn, it's just a good card, special summons for free, and Foolish Burial because you can send pieces, Trick Clown, Damage Juggler, Snow, Alistair if you have a Invocation in hand. Now, moving on to the extra deck, we are starting off with the Fusion Monsters. You play 2 Dragon Buster, one of the greatest boss monsters ever made, super easy to summon, has great synergy with another card we play in the extra deck for some disruption, and also is a discarded card to banish. It's great, it's really powerful, also tags out to dodge effects. Another 2 of is Invoked Mechaba, because it's an Ultimate Providence on legs, except it banishes instead of destroys. And also can be boosted with Alistair and is super easy to summon by banishing your opponent's Ogre, Effect Veiler. What's actually else in this meta? Just like anything really, anything you want really. Magellanica, because it's a massive wall / massive beater. It's a really good just punching things. Purgatrio, because OTK on legs. Your opponent is playing Altergeist. You book their Silkeatus with another card in the extra deck. You ram through everything with Purgatrio. You negate their Konkiri or something. It's an OTK on legs, gains 200 attack for every card your opponent controls, and can attack all monsters your opponent controls. It's great. Also, you play Raijin as an instant fusion target, or if you banish your opponent's draw and lock burden, like the Trickstar matchup or something. Or I think, what other wind monsters are there? Any other wind monster your opponent happens to be playing. And then, of course, Seraphonite, because it's a brilliant fusion target and gives you an extra normal summon. And there's also a link material. Xyz monsters, just play Booster because it's a Floodgate, you rank 4. I would rather take this out for something like Nightmare Unicorn, this or Decode Talker, because Nightmare Unicorn for me gives you extra draws and also is just a great card for spinning. Not like spinning, non-destruction removal. For Link monsters, you play Underclock Taker because it's a generic great Link monster. Nightmare Cerberus and Phoenix for spell and trap destruction and special monster and name monster destruction. Also, this gives you protection from another card effect that triggers in this extra deck, which I'm assuming you can figure out by the tagging out destroying all cards. Decode Talker because it's a generic name monster. Could replace it with Nightmare Unicorn if I had one. I'd love to. The Link Falls we play 2. Play Topologic Bomber Dragon because this has great synergy with ABC Dragon Buster. If you have this pointing to something like Dragon Buster tag out, special summon the pieces to a zone, one of its zones. It destroys all the pieces in the main monster zone and your opponent's main monster zone, and triggers all the pieces' effects, adding back searching and special summoning again, which can then trigger all the effects over again. And it's really powerful. It's really good. And of course, Saryuja Skuldred because it's Scorpio's a 2 card. Saryuja Skuldred because you have to discard a monster with Saryuja, obviously. And gets you a +1, allows you to special summon a monster, and just gives your monster a slight stat boost. So making Dragon Buster 3300, which is wham, and making Mechaba 28, and making stuff like Purgatrio 26, which makes it that bit bigger, doing more damage. That's actually it for the video. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should improve about this deck, or if you want me to do an updated profile for something like Magicians, Metal Foes, because I haven't done that in a while, if you want me to. If you want me to try and make Pure Invoked, that would be a bit more difficult, but I could probably do it. Pure ABC if you have, for some reason. What else? I'm probably coming along with a Predaplant deck profile soon because they got their support with Dragostapalia and Predaplast. So expect that coming soon. Another thing, YCS London is this weekend. I sadly will not be attending because I'm in China. I am going to China on a holiday. Might be posting vlogs. That's weird. Non-Yu-Gi-Oh content. Leave a like and leave a comment if you actually want me to see me post vlogs. And also just give me any feedback on the deck. Please don't say where is your mat. I'm still trying to find a mat I like. There's one that I like, but it's £60, and I don't know if you could tell by the decks I play, I don't have exceptional amounts of money. I got the Invoked stuff when it was very cheap. Yeah. But thank you for watching to the end of the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends.